Heyo, Omnicats and Omnikittens. It's Omnidog and Webhead. How's it going, Webhead?
Pretty good.
We're
How
here
are you?
I'm good, thank you. Happy to report that I'm feeling well and here to bring you another edition of Collected Editions, essential collected editions for September 2021. And I'm still getting used to this microphone. Okay. So, collected editions, these are the essential ones, the ones that we think are the most interesting to us. So, there's two caveats to this that I say every time. First one is just because your book isn't on here doesn't mean we disrespected it. It's just that I didn't want it to be 45 minutes long. So, I just picked the books that I thought would be the most popular to the general audience. So no disrespect to you if your book's not here. It doesn't mean I think you're anything bad about your books. And the second one is these dates are going to change.
And they do every week.
Chris updates the website all the time. And as of right now, August 29th, Sunday morning, this is the best we can do. Don't be surprised if books get pushed back. You're going to see some books from last month in this month. And because I'm sure I'm going to go, didn't I see this last month? And Chris is going to go, uh-huh.
Yep.
So
yes, you did.
Yeah.
One of the first ones we look at will be one of those, probably.
Yeah. So you'll see some repeats and they may get pushed into next month or canceled and reprinted or republished in a couple months. So we just work with what we're given. And this is the best information we're given.
Yep.
So enough with that. Let's move on to what the collected editions are for this month, September of 2021. And let me work my magic here. There we go. I did it. And we ended with this because DC pushes their books out on a Monday. And August 30th, tomorrow, is when then this book comes out. This is the Preacher Omnibus. And I've already forgotten. Is this 1 or 2 or a reprint of 1 or the first Preacher Omnibus? This is what?
Volume 2.
Volume 2. Okay. So this is volume 2 of Preacher Omnibus. And I'm putting it in September just the same way I put it in August because DC does it weird. They do it on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. So
it's basically September. Enough.
Yeah. Right. We're practically in September. So
comes out next week.
Right. This is the first book that comes out for Marvel this week. This is the week of wait a sec, where's my notes?
The first.
September 1st. So the Marvel Epic Collection, the Vampiric Verses for Doctor Strange for you Epic collectors.
Yeah, that's from the 80s series.
Okay. I thought this looked interesting. 80 Days. I think it's from Boom. Let me pull up and read what I thought was interesting. This looked interesting to me. Can love outfly the shadow of war? Jay wants nothing more than to fly the skies in perfect solitude and with perfect freedom. Or so he thinks, until he crosses paths with a mysterious thief named Fix, whose tricks and charms draw him into the struggles against the looming aviation guild to which Jay owes his very being. As Jay becomes further entangled in the turbulence of Fix's cause, each man must learn to navigate shifting allegiances, the fight for freedom, and the greatest adventure of all, love. It's different and it sounded interesting to me, so that's why I put it in there. I'm sure it appeals to somebody out there, and that somebody may be you or me.
Because you buy everything.
I do not. Okay, I sort of do.
You might have a point.
You're right. I feel like we talked about this last month. This is Lady Mechanica.
This seems like one of those ever shifting books.
Yeah, we may see this every month until it actually comes out. I feel like we talked about it last month. This has, because I have it. Okay, we did, because I have it written down that I'm supposed to reread it and tell people about it because I'm such a big Lady Mechanica fan. It's supposed to have a little bit different, maybe they've rewritten the story a little bit differently, redone some of the art a little bit.
Oh yeah, it shifted 1 week, and that brought it into September.
Okay, so I need to read that and compare it to what I have and see what the difference is. This is a big hardcover that is coming from Image now, and it may be a little bit different than the ones already published. So I'll try and get my hands on a copy and compare the two and see if it's worth getting this new one or just sticking with the old one.
Yeah, it's Lady Mechanica 0 through 5. Is that just... I don't know anything about that series. Is that the whole thing?
That's the first. No, there's 6 hardcovers.
Okay, so not even close.
The 6th one is really skinny. But this has the first 6 stories. And 0 is the one. 0 came.
Oh, this is volume 1 of the series.
Yeah. Yeah. This is one of my favorite all-time series. So I highly recommend it. If you haven't got it before, certainly get this. And I don't know if people should rebuy it if it's that different now. So I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah. Do you know, is the original one like a standard hardcover or oversized?
It came out. I've owned it in so many formats: floppies, standard. Now I own it in oversize.
Okay, because this one is oversized.
Be the next oversize.
You know what I think? I think this is just like a reprint.
Well,
because Image doesn't announce reprints like Marvel and DC, or actually, really just Marvel. So this might just be a reprint of the old one.
It says that it's got some. They've redone some of the writing and redone some of the art in the previews.
Gotcha. I see. Oh
yeah.
Wait.
So I don't know how much has been redone on this. If it's a big difference, I don't know. I love the first book, and I hope they didn't make it worse, or I don't know what they did. So I'm really going to have to get my hands on it to compare it. They may just be tiny changes. I don't know.
Yep. Looks pretty much the same, but yeah, it might be slightly different. Who knows? We'll see.
And Marauders hardcover, I'm definitely getting this because I loved it in Dawn of X. It's by Jerry Dugan and part of the X-Men reboot. Hardcover, oversized hardcover from Marvel.
1 through 12.
1 through 12. Thank you. Did we talk about this last month?
You know, that one I would probably have immediately forgotten because I don't care.
It looks familiar, but anyway, Marvel Masterworks, Marvel Team Up, I think number 6. Yeah, volume 6. And this is I think it's the boss cover.
That is a cool cover.
And so it'll also come out in a different edition. I didn't put the different edition in because it's really just a different cover with the same picture on it.
Yeah, it's just like a different color.
As opposed to What If, which has 3 different covers and a bunch of other Marvel books that we'll get to, like this one, Amazing Spider-Man, number 5 or number 3. I forget. I've already forgotten.
5.
Thank you. It's Amazing
one of the
Spider-Man
best covers from Spider-Man.
What's that?
One of the best Spider-Man covers ever.
Right. It is very famous. And here's the other one, which is pretty, but it's not this. So here are your 2 choices for Amazing Spider-Man 5. Omnibus.
Choose the right one.
This one. And here we are in the first week of September with 3 what if covers. They're all cool.
They are.
This
I
is
honestly had a really hard time choosing.
I will show you the exact one I chose. This is cool. What if Spider-Man had joined the Fantastic Four? This is cool. I chose. Hey, what are you doing? What the heck? I'm gonna have to hold it right there.
It doesn't want you to have that one.
I'm gonna have to hold it right
one's
there.
lame.
Something's going wacky. I chose this one. What if the Marvel bullpen, the original Marvel bullpen, became the Fantastic Four? I remember those days because I'm ancient, and that just cracks me up. And so I can't wait to have that as a cover and read those stories. I sold my trades to a friend named Mark, and I'm going to get these what if omnis. Okay, okay, that was the end of week 1, which is what if. What if ended it, and we have 2 covers for Bronze Age Batman Omnibus Volume 3. We are pretty far into the 80s, not past 85 yet. We're in the early to 1980 to 1983 time frame, I believe, with this book. And I think it comes with another cover. Yeah, this cover. So DC getting in on the variant action.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Well, I got it from your site. So there you go. This is what I got from your site. And this is DC. This is also DC. We actually have a lot of DC for DC's usual releases of like 1 or 2 a month. We have a bunch this month. This is Fortnite, Batman Fortnite, for you Fortnite players out there, of which I am not one, but if you love it, then here's this book for you.
I think that most people are getting it for the there's like a code for something.
For skins?
Something like that.
Skins 1 through 6? Yeah, that's what I heard. That's cool. I think one of the skins is Harley Quinn, and that's great. Speaking of Harley Quinn, this book sounds good. Joker Harley Original Sanity. Criminal Sanity. I need my glasses on. I made a mistake. I didn't wear my glasses. Let me I think that I pulled this up too to read it. Yeah. Murder is his art, catching killers is hers. In Gotham City, heinous acts of violence are a daily occurrence. Harley Quinn, forensic psychiatrist and profiler, consults with the GCPD on their worst cases, but she is fixated on an unsolved murder that haunts her. The night she discovered her roommate's body marked with a signature of a notorious serial killer known as the Joker. 5 years later, the case remains unsolved, and a new series of horrific killings has begun. As the murders escalate and the meticulously constructed crime scenes become more elaborate, Harley's obsession with finding the depraved psychopath responsible leads her down a dangerous path. When the past and the present finally collide, Harley has to decide how far she is willing to go and how many lines she is willing to cross to solve these cases once and for all. And this is by Cami Garcia. I know her name. And drawn by, I don't know how to say this right, but there's some seriously good artists. Miko Swayan, Jason Badauer, and Mike Mayhew. Those are some really good artists. So this collects volume 1 through 8, as well as Joker Harley, Criminal Sanity, Secret Files.
Man, I think I totally slept on this.
Oh, I didn't.
You pulled this up, and I was like, "Wait."
I don't even remember seeing this to order, and so I'm definitely going to have to get it the day of.
Yeah.
That's this week. No, that's next week.
For now.
Yeah, we don't know. But that book I thought sounded interesting, so I kept up the description on that. And then we have, more DC. The next Batman Second Son. This is for those of you who are caught up with your Batman, which I am not. So this is part of Future State. Let's see. Discover the origin of the new Dark Knight, Tim Jace Fox. The estranged son of billionaire Lucius Fox has returned to Gotham City and taken on the mantle of Batman after being away for years. Where has the eldest son of one of Gotham's premier families been for these missing years, and how did he become Gotham's new protector? This sounds... His mothers and sisters greet Jace. His younger brother Luke, secretly the armored vigilante known as Batwing, does not welcome his estranged sibling back with open arms. Is the city big enough for two Fox brothers to protect it? That sounds interesting to me.
What this was? Is
Sorry?
there like because it doesn't list the contents. What is this?
Oh, wait a sec. I thought I just had the contents up. Okay, wait. Let me go back. Do you have it on your site?
No, because it's not actually listed in the solicit. I'm assuming. I think there was just a series that was 1 through 4. I guess it would be that.
Okay.
I don't know why none of the solicits actually list what's in the book. Because I was looking at it and I'm like, what's in here? It drives me crazy.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's like 1 through 4 and some other stuff. I don't know.
Well, shoot, I had it up and then I just dropped it. So
the cover of the hardcover is like the cover for number 1.
Yeah. No, Penguin doesn't have it. It's 128 pages and it's a hardcover.
Yep.
And it's by John Ridley.
It sure has stuff in it.
Thanks for nothing, Penguin.
That's DC's fault. They probably solicited it with nothing in it.
Well,
which it says Batman, so
yeah.
One of this month's 15,000 Batman books.
Yeah. So if you're caught up with Batman, there it is. Now I know we talked about this last time. Didn't we? The two Rick Remender the two covers for Rick Remender's Captain America?
Okay, yes, we did. Indeed.
Here it is again.
You already know what it is. Here it is again. It got shifted.
We already talked about it.
Might get shifted again before this week comes. Who knows?
Yeah. So this is Rick Remender's run that we talked about last month. We're talking about it again this month. And of course, it got solicited as soon as I saw it out and bought the trade paperback. So you're welcome again. Now here's Cosmic Ghost Rider. Let me show you the two covers first, because there's a little bit of double dipping.
Yeah,
and I wrote it down.
About this one.
Sorry?
I'm pretty sure we talked about this one too, because I remember the double dipping stuff.
Okay, well this time I wrote it all down.
Oh, there you go.
If you have Kate's these two books, Guardians of the Galaxy and Cosmic Universe. Guardians of the Galaxy by Kate's, Cosmic Universe. There is a little bit of double dipping. This book, Cosmic Ghost Rider, double dips on Thanos 13 through 18 in Marvel Cosmic Universe, Thanos Annual 1, Cosmic Ghost Rider 1 through 5, and half of Guardians of the Galaxy that's in this. This has 1 through 12. What the omnibus has that these two books don't have is Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History 1 through 6. It only has these only have Guardians of the Galaxy 1 through 6, and Kate's book has 1 through 12. This omnibus also has Avengers 22 through 25, Revenge of Cosmic Ghost Rider 1 through 6, and material from Thanos Legacy 1 and Wolverine Black, White, and Blood. So there is a bit of double dipping.
It's like half the book.
Yeah. So I don't know what you're going to do. I got this book, so that's what I did.
I think it's
I'll have
because the other
everything.
stuff is not Kate's. So it's like if you really like Cosmic Ghost
Yeah.
Rider,
Right.
you can have someone else write him, I guess, if you're really into that.
This is a cool cover. It's got baby Thanos on it. Look at that. That's really cool. And then that's cool too. So I don't know which cover I asked for. If I was smart, I would have got this one. That just is funny to me. So if you missed what I was saying, just rewind for 2 minutes and you'll hear what this has and how it double dips with Kate's Cosmic Universe and Guardians of the Galaxy. And then it also in the second week of September, the Loki Omnibus, which is a huge chunk of Loki and his first appearances, like dating back to Avengers #1 all the way through Silver Surfer #4. Let me see if I
Yeah,
kept
it
that
is
up.
a lot of very old stuff, looks like.
Yeah, here it is. Avengers 1, Journey into Mystery 111. That's a big book. And 113, 115 through 123 of Journey into Mystery. Thor 153 through 157, 167, 173, 175 through 177, 179 through 181. Thor Annual #2 plus material from Journey into Mystery 85, 88, 91 through 92, 94, 97, 100 through 104, 107 through 108,
If
blah,
you
blah, blah,
keep
blah,
doing
blah,
this
Thor, blah,
video
blah,
is going to
blah,
be an
Strange
hour
Tales,
long.
blah, 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 and Silver Surfer 4. So this is a whole bunch of his first appearances in the 60s from like 1963 to 1968.
And I think if you are already getting Silver Age Thor Omnis, it's in all of that's in there.
Right. Which I am not doing.
You are not doing that, really?
No, I found Thor Omnis 1 and 2 impenetrable. They were impossible for me to read as a kid, and it didn't get better as I got older. I think the first time I really cared for Thor was Jason Aaron's Thor. And
Yep.
I also...
He made me want to go read some other runs, but yeah.
Yeah. I haven't read Simonson's Thor, but I have read Aaron's Thor. I know everybody loves Simonson's Thor, so I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it. But Jason Aaron's Thor made me really care about Thor for the first time in my life. But if you dig Silver Age Loki and you want this, Marvel's putting it out. This is still the second week. Spider-Man Omnibus by McFarlane with 3 different covers.
Yeah. Reprint / excuse to put out variants.
3 different covers.
First time around, I think there's only one cover. That one.
This one.
Yep.
So now we have it in the symbiote suit. And
apparently with Wolverine for some reason, who has weird, sharp demon teeth for some reason.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got those vampire fangs.
Like, I don't know what's happening here.
No, I read the first 5 issues
like
of Torment, and then I never went back.
Mm.
So, God bless you if you love McFarlane Spider-Man. Here it is. Not saying anything against it. It just wasn't for me. If it's for you, I think it's great. Here it is. This is a pretty huge week for Omnis. The second week, if you're a Marvel fan, the second week in September is kind of ridiculous. Oh, no, maybe it's not. Kind of ridiculous. I put Strange Things in there.
There's more after this.
Okay, that's what I thought. Library edition of Stranger Things. If you're into this, I haven't read any of these, but
never mind.
but it looks good and creepy, like the show. Here we go. We're still in week 2. This is Fantastic Four. Wait, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 covers, the Jack Kirby cover, the Alex Ross cover. These are both reprints.
Mm-hmm.
This is still the second week. What is going on? Volume 4 comes out the same week?
Yep. They were on different weeks, and then they both got moved to the same week.
That's like, how many Marvel Omnis are coming out that week? Like 5?
Oh, they've made themselves another Omnipocalypse.
That is not cool. This looks like the same cover, but it's a variant. That's the original cover, and then this is the fancy modern version.
Redo.
Yeah, of the 100th anniversary issue. And that's volume 4. Good luck if you're getting all these this week. I can't, so I'm not going to. But if you want, and then Marvel doesn't have anything the next week. I don't have Marvel down for anything the following week.
That following week is barely anything in general.
Yeah, it's got a lot of DC, I think. Let's see. Here's Batman Black and White, which is a short
50 Batman
like
books.
1 through 6 issues hardcover. It's got some good writers in it. So this is the week of the 15th, September 15th. This is the next book. This is Batman, A Cowardly Lot. I think this is the 4th book in Tinian's run. Tinian, take your pick.
I think it's Tinian. I don't remember.
I'm sure I'll get corrected in the comments, which is fine with me. Tell me how to say his name. It's cool with me. Jack Kirby, Fourth World. This is a reprint, and it's huge. It's $150.
That book is one of the biggest omnibuses I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious.
This is the heart of my teenage years, this book. So far it's been all DC for the week of September 14th/15th. This is a giant omnibus. Wonder Woman, the Amazon Warrior. This is like her greatest hits.
Oh, it's another one of those
80 years.
80 years books.
Yeah. And Buffy the Vampire Slayer, a library edition, Hellmouth Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, from the new series that Boom is doing.
Okay. I don't read these. I know my friend Kristen does. So, Kristen, this is for you, obviously. And probably my friend Hayden from Scotland. This is probably for him, too. But that's it. There's no Marvel that week, and there's like 800 Omnis the previous week.
There's a very good chance that a couple of those will get moved.
Yeah, I would think it would help.
Or just people. Delayed.
Yeah.
That's always fun when you get to the week of and they're like, we didn't get any.
Right. Again, we only report what we're given. So
yeah.
The fact that there's 5 in one week and nothing the next week, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's balanced, but that's what it is. And here's Black Hammer Visions. These are Black Hammer Spiral City stories as done by other creators other than Jeff Lemire and his artist for those that he does some of them with. So this is Black Hammer Visions. I'm going to wait and see what people say about this because there's an awful lot of Black Hammer stuff. Yes, Dean Ormston, that's his name. There's a lot of Black Hammer stuff coming out in the fall. So I want to wait to see what people have to say about this. It does have Jeff Johns, Chip Zdarsky, Cullen Bunn. There's some good creators in the Johnny Christmas. What a cool name. My name is Johnny Christmas. He's a creator.
Sweet Christmas.
Sweet Johnny Christmas. And here's Firefly. This is the first in a new series that Greg Pak is writing, Return to the Earth That Was. For you Fireflyers, I have to catch up with all my Firefly before I buy any new stuff.
Yeah, I've gotten the deluxes that they put out. Haven't started on them because
No, me either.
apparently that's what I do. I just buy things and then they sit there.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be taking after me. I'm the worst person for you to follow. Follow someone else. Don't do what I do. I put this up because it sounded interesting to me. First of all, the cover's cool. Dead Dog's Bite. And I have the description here. Let's see. Black Hammer Visions. Yeah, I had that. Oh, Kelly Thompson's on Black Hammer Visions and Mariko Thompson.
There's a lot of people
Snyder.
on that.
There's a lot of people on that. Okay, I may be changing my mind.
I don't know about this. Oh my God, it has everyone. Maybe.
Okay, Dead Dog's Bite. This is the synopsis. Cormac Guffin has gone missing. It's been 3 days and no one has seen hide nor hair of her. Police have nothing, and the townsfolk are acting more like a funeral procession than a search party. If Cormac has any hope of being found, it rests on the slouching shoulders of her best friend, Joe. Joe will need her wits about her, though, because, like any story worth hearing, nothing is what it seems. Collecting Dead Dog's Bite 1 through 4, and it's from Dark Horse. I just thought that sounded interesting for people to maybe check out, because I dig that cover. And I dug the sound of the story. And here's Gideon Falls, also known as You're Welcome, Jess Bragg, because I bought all the trades. Here's issues 1 through 16. Giant size Gideon Falls. You're welcome.
Yep, I'm getting that.
I'm sure I'm going to cave. I've said all along I wouldn't, but I bet I am. I hate upgrading. Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
I'm not doing it.
I
Okay,
know.
I ordered it.
Oh, so this is still the week of September 22nd that we're talking about.
Yep.
The week of September 22nd. Epic Collection of the Incredible Hulk. Crisis on Counter Earth. I'm not familiar with that material at all.
That's got to be some 80s, 90s.
That is not a period where I read Hulk, so
57.
I don't know. But this is for you epicers out there.
That's from 1972? Really?
Oh, that early?
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Okay. I remember reading this. I don't remember what I thought of it, but I thought it looked interesting. Dan Brereton's Nocturnals Omnibus. It's got a boss cover, and I think this was popular for a while when it was coming out. So this is...
I've never heard of this, but I did see it looking through stuff. And
yeah. I remember he was popular, I feel like, in the 90s with Batman and stuff. I recognize him as an artist, but I don't have the mind for comics that like Omar does that can tell you what issues of Dan Brereton did of Batman. I just remember he did Batman. That's about as good as I can do. Sorry.
Better than me.
Shadow Man, this is classic stuff from Valiant, like from 1992. So it's
Shadow Man classic.
Classic Omnibus Volume 1. And I know there's old Valiant collectors out there. I'm one of them for some of them. I don't know about this one, but I collect other stuff. And
that's Jim Shooter Valiant.
Yeah, it is. And this looked pretty. The Complete American Gods. as adapted by P. Craig Russell and is that Scott Hampton? Those guys can draw. So I might consider this. I love American Gods, the book. I love the first season of the show. I bet I like this.
Did you also not watch past season 1?
I have sort of forgotten about it until I just saw this book.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, is it in season 3 now?
Yeah, it like kind of a like the showrunner left and Gillian Anderson left, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, I dug the first season.
Yeah, it was crazy. I liked it.
Yeah. Okay, so
I ordered this.
You did?
I did.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get this because this looks really good. And this ends the week of September 22nd, and I think the final week of September is like all DC. Here's Aquaman for my good buddy Geo from A Week in Geekdom. This has Aquaman, Jeff Johns 0 through 37. This is like the 80-year celebration type thing. Aquaman 17, Our World's at War 1. Outsiders, Find of a Kind, Metamorpho, Aquaman number 1. And I remember this run, Adventure Comics 120 through 137, 232 through 232, 232 to 266, 267 through 475. That's a lot of stories. More Fun Comics.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if that's right. Hold on a second.
What, 269 through 475?
Does
it make more sense? 275?
Yeah, I put something in the chat for you. That's more right. We're gonna fix this right now.
Okay, wait. All right. Thank you. Where am I here?
Thanks. Wait, what?
269 and 437 and 475. Wow, that's a big difference.
A little bit, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, there's a heck of a lot less than I thought.
You know, I think
is it Aquaman 0 and 37? It's not 0 through 37. Oh my gosh, that is a complete. Okay, I'm so sorry.
It got moved too. Like I think while you were looking at it at some point, it got moved.
Moved to what?
Lunar now shows it as 11:15.
Okay, forget this book. That book never appeared. Forget it.
Everything about it is wrong.
Everything about it is wrong, including me. That book doesn't exist. I'm not picking it up. Gio, I love you, but I'm not picking that book up because
I'm mad at this book.
Idiot. Good grief. Here's this book, Superman the Wedding Album. Good for it. Now I'm upset. And that's the end. Wow, what a way to end. I was feeling so good. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that there's a ton of Marvel Omnis coming out the second week of September, and also quite a few DC books, but not Aquaman. And so, thus endeth another series of essential collected editions starring Omni Wrong Dog and Webhead. Comicreleases.com is Chris's passion project. Do you want to tell him about it?
Yep. Basically, I just track all these release dates in a big table that you can look through, search through. I got links to, if you click on the row where you're looking, it'll pop open a thing that has links to, you go to the preview site just to check to see, because the dates change so much. Sometimes you might click on it and it's different than what I have because I just haven't gotten to it yet. I got links to various stores, Amazon, IST, OPB, all that kind of stuff for convenience, and some of them give me kickbacks if you click on them. So hey, why not? I was going to put them there anyway. But yeah, it's just all that, tracks all the dates, and then every month when they put out the solicits, I put those up too.
And comicreleases.com will be in my description with a clickable link that you can, a live link, a hot link, sausage link, whatever those clickable links are called. I got it in my description. What is it? What are they called? Live?
Hyperlinks.
What are they?
Hyperlinks.
Hyperlinks. I didn't even get close.
No, I mean, if you're trying to make sausage, you might have been close.
Okay, hyperlinks and Aquaman. I hate both of you right now. So hyperlink for comicreleases.com will be in my description. And same for OmniDog's Instagram. That's me. And we hope you enjoyed this. I believe that I will probably put links for every book in the description too. I can think of one book I'm not putting in there. But otherwise, thank you, Chris, for joining me. And thank you to the audience out there for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be seeing you next month again for more collected editions. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you.